Hi, I'm in denial, and did you know that if you can fit a watermelon in your ass, then you'll never need to buy a lunchbox ever again? It also reduces plastic use, which is good for the planet. In this video, I'll be forcing my opinions of how to play the medic class in Battlefield 5 down your throat, so I hope your tonsils are clean. I don't want your dirty yeast-infected tonsils getting all over my dick. I mean opinions. So yeah, I suppose this is some kind of medic guide for Battlefield 5. So as the #1 turd haulage company in Europe once said, let's get this shit on the road. After many years of research from countless universities, laboratories, medical councils and government-led medical research bodies, the main consensus was that smoking is bad for you. It ruins your lungs, it takes years off your life, and worst of all, it makes your dick fall off. Well, at least that's what a TV ad once said, so it must be true. But I'm pleased to say that after many hours of playing Battlefield 5, I can now confirm that all of that is bullshit. Smoking is in fact great for you. As a medic, you have the ability to equip 2 smoke grenades and also the smoke grenade rifle. There are probably far too many ways to mention how you can use smoke to your benefit, but here are just a few. Use it as soft cover when a teammate gets downed and is in need of reviving. When taking damage, it's time to get your Squid Game on. And smoke bomb your way out of there. Just drop a smoke at your feet and run away with your cock between your legs. As an SMG centric class, you'll often be trying to flank your way to some cheeky kills. Smokes can come in handy here to get past certain choke points on the map. You'll need to do this carefully though, as not to give away your position. Which ties nicely with the next use, diversion. When you're pinned down with heavy gunfire, you could try a tactic which I like to call the "this way actually that way", or TWATWA for short. Just throw or shoot a smoke one way, your enemy will then hopefully be looking amongst the smoke for you to emerge. Meanwhile, you can just run the other way. If you've got enemies hiding behind cover, picking your fellow teammates off one by one, try launching a smoke right at them. Their visibility will be reduced to that of a person with advanced stage cataracts, and you can start making moves. Like I say, there are many ways you can use smoke to your advantage, and as the medic, I think the smokes are a must in either grenade or rifle form. So to any kids out there watching, remember, smoking is good, so start early. The clue's in the title. You're a medic, so remember to throw out meds freely and revive when you can. When it comes to being a medic in Battlefield 5, your teammates will either idolise you, like a Nazi idolises Hitler, or despise you, like Hitler despised Jews. Which category you fall into depends entirely on whether you're prepared to put in the hours, study hard, and get on your knees and suck a few dicks to become the best doctor you can. Sure, you may have to start an OnlyFans along the way because the government you work so hard for places about as much value on your work as a dog places on the piece of ground it's about to shit on, but it's all part of the journey. Character building, if you will. Bit of a tangent. So giving meds out and reviving equals idolised, sitting in the corner playing with yourself whilst your team drop like vegans at an abattoir equals despised. As the medic class is primarily an SMG focused class, the majority of your engagement should be at a closer range, some guns more so than others. This means choosing your fights carefully. If you see an enemy at mid to long range, it's probably not the best idea to go balls deep into that engagement. They'll most likely have a gun better suited to that range, and your life will end quicker than a worker asking Jeff Bezos for workers' rights. I mean, the nerve of these people, am I right, Jeff? Fucking cunts trying to live in acceptable human conditions. What next? Toilet breaks? Assholes. What I'm getting at is that you should get into the habit of trying to control the distance of your engagements. Try to avoid long stretches of the map where you may come across an enemy, gross, and you'd become the Amazon worker. Instead, aim for areas of the map that have much shorter sight lines, where if you were to come across an enemy, gross, you'd stand a much better chance of becoming the Jeff and then the worker. Like cocaine, heroin and anal, reviving can be a slippery slope that leads to addiction, and you end up running out to every single one of your damn teammates regardless of the risk to your own life, hooked on that sweet rush of dopamine that hits when you pump your bro full of your life juices. Now, I hate to take a big old dump on your breakfast cereal of choice. My personal favourite is Ass Flakes, pretty niche but larger stores do stock them. But reviving everyone isn't always the best course of action. If you run out to revive right in the middle of the crossfire, you're more than likely going to die. Then not only have you lost a ticket for the revivee, but now also the reviver, you. So assess the situation before you go and revive. Also, make sure that the area is clear before you revive. Your teammate is dead for a reason, and that reason is more than likely still nearby, so make sure reason is dead before you tend to the dead. So to summarise this point, dead is dead because reason recently killed dead, so reason is likely still near to dead, so ensure reason is dead before you revive dead. Clear? Good. As the medic, your two means of providing aid are the bandages and the medical crate. Now, just a quick tip here, medical crates are shit. I mean, they do the job, but an itch on your balls could be scratched with a cheese grater. Doesn't mean it's the best thing for the job, does it? I think the main issue I have with the crate is that there's a cooldown before you can deploy another, meaning that your teammate's severed leg is just gonna have to wait till you can pull some more meds from your arse. I'm sure they'll understand. Whereas bandages can be handed out like non-disclosure agreements at a house party with Prince Andrew, so abundantly without cooldown. The crate also plays to a more defensive playstyle, which the medic class doesn't naturally suit, so go for the bandages. When your teammates go and get themselves killed, because who the fuck wants to live, am I right? Help me. Make sure you let your bros and hoes know that you're coming for them, and once you finish coming, you'll be over to revive them. Simply align your crosshair with their lifeless corpse and press the spot button. It'll let them know that you think about them when you're touching yourself. I mean, it'll let them know that you're on your way. This helps both you and the little bitch that got themselves killed. They know to hang on in there, and as a result there's less chance of them skipping the revive, which means that you won't be left in no man's land with your trousers round your ankles looking for some other poor sap to pump your life goop into. Also, if you have the field medic combat role equipped, you'll be able to sprint faster when calling out to a downed player. So yeah, basically you can benefit from the death of your comrades. Good stuff. With the majority of the medic class guns being SMGs, hipfire is a simple yet effective tool that you should have in your arse. No. The time you save not having to aim will allow you to enjoy many more of life's simple pleasures, such as witnessing a breathtaking sunset, visiting old friends, and taking a shit on a public bathroom floor knowing that you won't have to clean it up. But in some seriousness, when you're in a close quarters engagement, I often find that aiming down the sights actually makes things worse, as the movements are much more severe than if you're not zoomed in, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Probably not. Let me put it a different way. A new study has just found that those who hipfire when using the medic class have at least an 8-inch cock. Just another quick point on hipfiring. Staying zoomed out will keep your peripherals much clearer than if you were to aim down the sights, so you'll have much more situational awareness while hipfiring in comparison to when aiming down sights. That just got a little too useful for my liking, so penis. Every class in Battlefield 5 has combat roles. I know, right? Who knew? Who cared? But anyway, as a medic you have the choice of either the field medic or the combat medic. And really, neither are going to drastically enhance your experience as a medic, but I suppose when you've only got a 2.5-inch cock, you'll take any kind of enhancement you can get. That made no sense, but subscribe for more quality content just like this. So when it comes to choosing which role, it really is going to come down to preference. As the field medic, you're able to gain additional requisition points when you supply your teammates with aids, and you can get your flash on when calling out to a downed friendly soldier as the EA site says. As the combat medic, all of your melee attacks automatically take down enemies as per the EA site, and you sprint faster when at critical health, which I also plagiarised from the EA site. So which one to go for? Who am I, your mom? Work it out yourself. But to be honest, I really don't have a personal preference. It's handy to be able to sprint faster when calling out to a downed player, but it's also pretty handy to be able to sprint off like a motherfucker when you've just been shot in your bowels and your shit's dribbling into your combat boots, so yeah, tough call. So there you have it, a questionable guide on how to play the medic class in Battlefield 5. Literally days before Battlefield 2042 is to be released. What an interesting video upload strategy. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, a comment and subscribe for more shit just like this.